Hey, we are Harold, Marij and Braum. And we are the growers behind Slottet Microfarm. In 2024, we moved to Sweden to follow our hearts and turn our dream into reality. We packed everything we owned into our Volvo, together with Braum and our two cats, Nessie and Smikkel, and set off on a new adventure. With a car full of hopes and plans, we began building a small-scale regenerative farm from the ground up. Now, just 1 year later, after learning, building and growing every single day, we've already come so far. We've created the foundation for a farm that can provide our community with local, sustainable food, grown with care, intention and respect for nature. And before we dive into our plans for the year ahead, we want to take a moment to properly introduce ourselves. Hey, my name is Marij, the voice you're hearing right now. I'm the creative and slightly chaotic mind behind our little farm business. Most ideas start somewhere in my head, often very spontaneous, and then slowly turn into something real. I'm trained in permaculture design and have years of experience working in vegetable gardens and guiding people in nature. Being outdoors, observing, learning and connecting with the natural world is where I feel most at home. I also love capturing those moments on camera, documenting the small beautiful things that often go unnoticed. And that's a big part of what we share here. Next up, I'd like to introduce you to Harold. He's the anchor behind our business and in our life together. Where I bring the ideas and chaos, he brings structure, calm and focus. He's the one who takes the wild plans and turns them into something real and achievable. He also keeps things moving forward, who pushes just a little further when things get tough, and who makes sure things actually get done. He's also a trained nature guide, with a deep connection to the land and everything that lives on it. When he's not working on the farm or fixing something that's broken, again, you most likely find him out exploring nature, tracking wildlife or, if the season allows, jumping into an icy lake for a cold dip. And then there's Braum, our chocolate brown Labrador. He has a strong-willed character with a mind of his own and a very clear opinion about pretty much everything. But when no one's watching, he's usually right next to his mama, cuddled up and snoring like a bear in hibernation. He loves collecting sticks from the forest and carefully storing them near the firewood shed, his own little contribution to the farm. His main responsibilities include getting enough cuddles, keeping an eye on everything we do, and doing his daily zoomies around the yard. Life on the farm simply wouldn't be the same without him. Now that you know a little more about us, it's time to dive into our plans for the year ahead.
Right there. Well. We're starting a farm at 59 degrees north here in Sweden. Why? Because it's fun. And it has a serious note, of course, to it as well. We think the current system of how we buy and grow food is kind of broken, or at least not sustainable. We truly believe at buying more locally produced food with healthy soil on a regenerative way of doing things instead of the conventional way. It's truly the way how to move forward. We want to build up a place that can grow, a place that is sustainable, where locally produced food is available to people nearby without third parties coming in between. So people buy directly from the producer, from the farmer, from us, and we kind of get a living out of it as well, because of course that's important.
And while doing that, we're trying to reconnect the people around us with the nature around them. How regenerative farming and the regenerative systems can work for both the people and the nature to provide food and healthy systems around them. We are using the no-dig method on our farm. That means we work with the existing soil instead of disturbing it. By layering organic materials on top, we feed the soil and support the natural systems already in place. This way we build healthy, living soil while still producing vegetables at the same time. One that improves soil life, increases resilience, and helps create a thriving ecosystem beneath our feet.
Brilliant.
Brilliant! It means less work, less weeding, and a healthy soil.
Yeah.
What do you want more? There's a lot we've already done, like in the last year, but
These are our plans for 2026.
and this year is all about bringing our produce to the customer. Last year we started our microgreens production and sold our very first boxes through the Ring system. It became a great way to connect directly with our customers and build a local community around fresh and honest food. This year we're taking the next step by launching our CSA memberships, weekly vegetable boxes delivered straight to our customers. At the same time, our online shop will get a big update, making it easier for the people to order directly from us and pick up their own produce at the farm. We also want to introduce Pick Your Own days, where people can come to the farm, walk through the garden, harvest their own veggie box and enjoy a bit of fika together. One thing we need to restart on our farm is livestock. Last year we hatched our very first flock of ducks, a funny little group that quickly became part of the family. Unfortunately, tragedy struck in December and we lost all 4 of them in a single night. While we truly miss our 4 little quackers, we also know that ducks just belong here on the farm. Besides being wonderful companions, they also play a very important role in the farm system. They help with pest control, fertilize the soil, and are part of the regenerative cycle we're building. So, next spring, we'll start fresh with a new group of Indian runner ducks. Before we can welcome our new ducks, we first need to upgrade the barn. It's a little old and worn out in the inside, and the animal housing could definitely use some love. But the most important thing is a solid, safe floor. Something that will protect our animals and make daily farm life easier. At the same time, we are creating a proper workspace to wash, sort and pack our vegetables, so everything runs smoothly from garden to table. And when it gets dark, we're usually working at the computer, and this week we're busy with the sewing calendar and the planning for when to do what, of course. And then there are the smaller projects, the things that need attention but come with a slightly lower priority, like improving one of our fields so it can eventually host grazing animals. We love to introduce them to the farm someday, but whether that will happen this year, we're not entirely sure yet. We're also updating our little stuga, so we can welcome people to the farm for a hands-on work experience. If you're curious about that, you can find some more information on our website. In the meantime, we're continuing to build sustainable partnerships with businesses that share our values, like our soil buddy, Greenfix. If you want to learn more about their vision, be sure to check out their website. And if you're interested, you'll find the discount link in our bio. And there you have it, our plans for the year ahead. We'll be honest, things will probably change. Some plans might not happen at all, while others may turn out better than we ever expected. That's simply part of building a life and a farm, step by step. We love documenting this process and taking you along. If you like to support the channel, subscribing and leaving a comment really helps us more than you might think. You'll find a few helpful links in the description, including a buy us a coffee option, if you like to support our vision in a small way. Thank you for watching, and we're curious to see what the next chapters of this adventure will bring. Hey då!